Hello guys, welcome to another episode. I'm happy today because I have to go over a very interesting machine, the text telephone. So let's review this together. The text telephone is a hearing aid companion or body for those with hearing problems, the deaf people. Introduced back in '84, early and mid '80s for the most part, and it has a proper keyboard as you can see, and two characters LCD display so that you can read and type messages. And of course it has to be connected to the telephone line. Here we can see the classic analog 4-wire plug for the Dutch company. It was different back then in the UK, different weird looking one in France and the rest of Europe. And as we can see, we have only a couple of cables coming out, the one for the 4 wires telephone line and the one for the mains, and a big on-off switch at the back. So this machine is really interesting because it's actually a hearing aid, and how a computer, an actual computer, because this is very simple, but then again, still a computer could be used to help people with hearing problems. And how this can be done or could be done, well, simply by calling another same machine on the other side of the line. The text types on the keyboard is sent via DTMF as pulse tones, and the other machine on the other end could just decode the DTMF back and display characters. And it was a simple character by character operation. It wasn't like the whole message and the hit send button that we know today, this what is similar to chat. It was a character by character transmission. As you can see, there is no need for any extra ports around the machine. It's quite ergonomic, and again we have a buzzer or beeper some sort, the big on-off switch, and a button which I don't know what this does. We have to power it up and check this switch. At the back we can see the serial number, which is quite early, 184. Wow. And the text telephone product number 84 May in the Netherlands. Wow. Pretty neat and great condition. So let's power it up and see if there's any problem. I'm not going to open this today to check the hardware inside, maybe in some other episode in the future. And now I must have pressed something while powering it up, and it has this X12. I guess it's a protocol to be yeah. Alright, let me reset that and see what it does. Right there, on off again, and we can see that it goes through a start test, RAM test, checksum test. Wow, it is a computer after all. And there is this message: text telephone test completed. I must have pressed one by mistake. So let me go back and check some try to type some test characters to see that the keyboard is working actually. Above the keyboard we can see several send, insert, stop, and other messages and options in Dutch, and it looks to me that the keyboard is working fine, yeah, which is good. So the messages at the top of the keyboard is import, search, send, receive, and the enter or new line, which is right there at the end. So it looks to me like a pretty nice, clever made machine for those with disability hearing problems. And of course I wish I could test it with another same machine on the other side using the telephone line, but it's not possible. I'm just happy that this one works. And as I said, I'm planning to open it and check the hardware, because I don't know the amount of RAM or whatever other characteristics are there. I'm pretty sure there is some kind of BIOS or mini operating system just to start it up. And then you can the ROM contains probably some shortcuts, some key combinations, and some simple operations in order to send and receive characters and messages by the end of the day. So QWERTY, standard QWERTY, and very robust, I have to say, reliable keyboard. And yeah, very nice machine from Dutch Telecom back in '84. Very good quality, heavy. This machine is heavy because it has the power supply built in, and all the operations that you need in two line display character is the most modern, I guess, version of this same machine, because the first model used to have just one line, could support just one line of text. And the switch at the back, I didn't know what it does. Well, it's high contrast and low contrast switch, so you can switch it to high contrast, this one, or normal contrast, so you can see better. Now, before this model, there were quite a few ideas on how to work together, and it was the Council of the Deaf and the telephone companies that started working together to make telephone calls possible for the deaf people. And the first one of the first ideas was writing surface, a writing pen, and a screen, so that images can be transmitted. But these two-line characters display was the latest model. Before that, it was the first model got into production, had one line and push buttons like the ordinary telephone. So this one is the latest model, proper keyboard, like a computer type of keyboard, and no combination of keys whatsoever, but straight forward characters, so you can transmit your message character by character. That was quite a development. Despite the developments, though, in the field, its role was diminishing due to the use of internet, of course. So nowadays we have instant messaging and other applications to support hearing aid problems, bigger characters, and narration, speech recognition, and other techniques. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be catching you soon with another video soon. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like it. Thanks. Bye.